Hey everybody, yeah, it's another gorgeous day. Gonna do an unusual 2 days in a row review. Not sure when I'll get this one up, but figured I better take advantage of it. It's another nice, warm, almost 80-degree spring day here. The birds are chirping, the buds are popping out on the trees. Spring is finally, I think, here. Probably this week sometime we might even be getting some mushrooms, so I may be going out and doing some looking for some morel mushrooms, but figured I better do another one of these hoppy ones to get it out of the way. It's another one just appeared recently, or just became available recently here in my local store from Evil Twin Brewery. I'm going to do their Hop Flood. It's a 7% alcohol by volume amber ale. Not a lot about it from the website. It says, on a beautiful summer night in July, while peaceful Danes rocked at Roskilde Festival and others sipped wine in their picturesque summer retreats, an apocalyptic tidal surge flooded the famous Ølbutikken in Copenhagen and drowned thousands of precious beer. I'm sure I'll get corrected on that either by Peter or Jacob. I'm sure my pronunciation, I butchered that. It says Hop Flood is a bitter tribute to the heroic bottles that didn't make it. Like I said, an amber ale, 7% ABV, brewed at Two Roads Brewing Company somewhere in Connecticut. So let's get this amber ale, Hop Flood, in the glass and see what we got. A little hiss, a little bit of smoke. Not a ton. Another 4-pack of 12-ounce bottles. Well, that's dark for an amber ale. That's dark. Got some chunkies floating around in it too. So I'm sure it's maybe bottle conditioned. Got kind of a frothy, pillowy tan head, maybe finger and a half. It's a real cloudy. Like I said, there's a lot of chunkies in there floating around. Kind of a dark amber color. Almost looks like a brown ale rather than an amber ale, but. Let's get a nose on it. Amber ales and brown ales are not some of my favorite styles, but I appreciate them for what they. Oh wow! I just caught a whiff of those hops. There's some hops in here, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, there's citrus, pine, some fresh resiny hops. Little almost cracker-like maltiness in there. Some fruitiness like apricot maybe. Some lightly toasted toffee, maybe some caramel. Yeah, so definitely citrus, grapefruit, orange, like orange zest. Some light herbal notes and very light hints of pine, but definitely a lot of hoppiness in here. But the caramel and the toasted malts are underneath the hops, that's for sure. There's some slight earthy notes in here. It smells like an IPA rather than amber, but let's get a taste on it. Whoa. Okay, now right up front there's just a bit of the moderate sweetness from the toasted and caramel malts, but really aggressive flavor of hops. Again, the citrus, orange, some herbal notes, again some pine, light hints of pine. The bitterness there isn't super bitter. I don't know what the IBU's on this, but it does kind of stick around a little bit. Yeah, towards the finish, you're getting sort of a fruitiness like apricot or passion fruit or something like that. Dry finish, but like I said, light toffee caramel right up front, and then the hops kick in, and a serious rush of hops. And like I said, the finish is dry, slightly bitter, and just a lingering kind of herbal spiciness. Seems to be a medium body. It's kind of a sticky, chewy body, but it drinks heavier than medium compared to kind of how chewy it is. Moderate carbonation there too, but nice tasting, nice looking, nice tasting beer, nice smelling beer. A lot of chunks have settled to the bottom of that glass, so let me sit and I'll sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. It's warmed up quite a bit. Yeah, this is definitely, I don't know, they say in amber ale, this drinks to me like a brown ale. The maltiness has just warmed up. The maltiness has come out quite a bit more. It still plays second fiddle to the hops, but there's a nice, big, sweet, sticky maltiness to it. Then you got those bitter, fruity hops. Really nicely balanced, nicely blended. It's got a good appearance, more for a brown ale than an amber ale, but really nice aroma. But it's blended just nice. It's blended nicely. There is some bitterness there, but sweetness from the malts, now that they've come out a little more, has helped ease that off a little bit. But this is definitely a good beer. It drinks more like a brown IPA though than an amber, but more than anything, it drinks like an IPA. But good solid beer. I'm going to give the Evil Twin Hop Flood Amber Ale, as they call it, I'm going to give it a good solid 9 out of 10. Decent, drinkable beer. If you see it and you like nice hoppy beers, but not an IPA per se, give it a try. So 9 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.